Welcome. Thank you so much for another video. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the breathtaking landscape, vibrant markets, and warm community of Binga. So sit back and relax, and let's explore the beauty of Binga together, right? So today we are going to talk about names. We all know that names, they are very important in every aspect. But before that, I would like to thank those who have taken their time to subscribe on this channel. Please, those who have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe so that whenever I drop any content right here at your best channel, you are the first to see that. Thank you for those who are making this channel to grow. Thank you so much. Remember, Binga is a treasure trove of natural wonders, rich culture, heritage, and warm hospitality. People in Binga, they are very, very wonderful people, and they are full with dignity. After listening to this song, you will understand why I'm saying this. As I alluded earlier before, that names are important in every aspect and in every society. When it comes to names, just like how other tribes give names, we, the Batonga, also give names. Those names are in different types or in categories. For example, forenames, ancestors' names, nicknames, and place names. In Tonga, we call them izina lya busali, ezina lya chinkonde, izina lya masende, alya busena. Those are the names in their categories. You realize that these names are not just given. They emanate or from something, or they have a reason behind why they gave all those names. For example, I can say the places like Kariba, Zimbabwe, all those names. And some of these names, they are misinterpreted. For example, if you go to Binga today, there is a place called along the Binga Road, just after Siachilaba. The place is called Nkalange, which translates "let me go and check." This came after the Batonga people were in search of place to reside after being relocated from their original place along Kasambabezi River. So one was sent to go and check for a better place to stay. That's where this came about. It's unfortunate this place is a very problematic when it comes to water. People who comes from this place can testify if you think that I'm lying. Also, there's a place called Siachilaba, which seems to be a very popular place where you find people selling fish. It's a home of fish, I can say. Most of the people in this place, they do not do farming, but they rather rely on selling different commodities. Particularly, I can say maybe the half of their survival, particularly, are on fish. This is a business place along Binga Road. It is said that Siachilaba means a place where lightning were a lot, the lightning were usually flashed at a particular area, thus the named place Siachilava. Some of these names were misinterpreted. Yes, you know. Yes, Siachilava, as I said, maybe people are now involved in this because it is said that there are a lot of people who are being eliminated in that place because in the golden days people were never killed, but now, which means people are involved, which means they're taking advantage of that. You never know, you see. So right, so someone can come up with a question, want to know where do the word Binga emanate from, right? This is where we are heading to, and I'm going to tell you why this word came about and where does it came from. And according to my research from different sources, I managed to gather this information, which says it came from a certain chief, or I can say a chiefmanship. But before that, the Tonga had, since their tribe was along Zambezi River, the Tonga had no written records history. Through the researchers came along, and those are the very people who tried to, by all means, to come up with more information about their origins and the history. Names also provide the insight, you know. So when we give names, we tend to have a better picture about a particular place or an individual. So whenever we understand the name of that place or that individual, we came about to have a better picture about why they gave that person or the name that name. According to the different sources from the elders and some research that I did, there was an officer, commissioner called Nkani. Nkani, you know, this is a Tonga word, Kani. He was the grandfather, and they moved the administration of the district from Gokwe to where it is now in Binga. They tried settling in Manjolo at a place called Kani Kamu Tumpwi. Some suggested that name, but the white colonialists failed to pronounce it properly. People suggested Chief Sigalenge. The colonialists also failed again to pronounce properly. So which means they failed to pronounce the word Sigalenge, which is, on the other hand, this is my surname. You know, I'm very honored to hear about this history. So they asked again if they can find another chief who is closer. They suggested Binga, which is, by then, it was called Binga. Then instead of the letter B, they pronounce with the bibiao B being voiceless. By the way, Binga now, according to my research, it is saying that Binga consists of 17 chiefs right now. I don't know if there are more than that, but according to my research, it is said 17 chiefs, the whole Matabeleland North. But in these chiefs, there's a prominent one, Chief Sigalenge and Siansali. These are the very chiefs said to be one of the chiefs who were named after the name Binga. And Chief Sigalenge had a chiefdomship along the banks of the river, I can say. Since Sigalenge was prominent and was close to the white administration, so they chose him to be the senior amongst the chiefs. When they started building the Binga town, they named after him. Binga eventually, that name grew up. So that in Tonga we call it Binga, not Binga as people say it now. Okay, according to my other research, or I can say another source, says Binga chiefmanship came from Sigalenge. Sigalenge appointed his young brother called Dobola Siansoa. That name became Binga came as a result of driving the people he was given. It was a nickname. People didn't refuse. He was told to take some people and become a chief. Therefore, he was only given the old men and women. In fact, in full name is Binga Magando. Binga Magando. So the word Magando means the old people. So Dobola was Sigalenge's half-brother, meaning to say Sigalenge's mother was older than Dobola's mother. Mother was younger. Dobola's mother was younger, so to speak. They were sisters. He was said to be very, very knowledgeable, and he was very wise. Maybe, this is my perception, maybe it was a calculated move, fearing that his brother would end up taking his chiefmanship. Then he decided to give the land that he had no people. He gave his brother that, yes, you are my young brother, so you better take these people and take them to other place and create your own territory and be a chief over there. So this was on my side. I'm just thinking that this was a calculated move. So basically, this is all about names. There are so many places that I cannot mention all of them because I have to find some information behind those names and some popular individuals or public figures that you might know, but you don't know what's behind those names. So until you find the real meaning of those words, that's when you come to realize that this is the meaning where it emanates from. So each and every place or individuals, that's why they have got names. See? So this is how it must be. So don't worry about the in Africa, particularly in my tribe, we have got names and the surnames. Some of these surnames are not the real surnames. I can give an example. My surname is not a surname, as so to speak, as such. It is a name. So I've got names only. So, meaning to say, all my clan or my descendants are going to have names only. We don't have a surname because in my language, a surname must be, for example, Mulea, Mumpande, Mudimba, Mugande, Chuma, etc., etc. Those are the surnames. But when you say Siachilaba, Sigarenge, and other popular names, those are not real surnames. Those are the names. So, and same applies in the white regime, on the side of white people. They tend to have names only instead of using surnames. So today, this is all about names. Some of these names, they tend to be weird or funny names because of different things that you would have happened behind the closed doors that we don't know. So until you come to realize them, you have a deep insight about them. That's when you came to know them better. I understand you have got a name. There are some places where you are staying, they've got names. Tell us the names of other public figures or your neighbors or any weird names or any funny names that you know. Let me know in the comment section. And we try to understand and know what's their meaning. If you've got the meanings, you can actually write down the meanings and the names. Let's meet again in my next episode. Your host, as usual, Official Shami, your best YouTuber right here in Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls. Binga. I represent Zimbabwe, the whole Zimbabwe. I'll be giving you more deep insight about culture and any related videos. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in my next episode. Don't forget that when you visit Victoria Falls, so many places, when you visit Binga, so many places that I can connect you to, that you can get an affordable accommodation. Let's meet again. Peace out.